Is fat good for our health? That's the topic today. We all know, most of the people, we all know fat is bad for our health. It's partly true, but also fat is needed for our body. That we should understand, because even the body, we have fat. So the fat is the one, which gives, say, some insulation under the skin, from the external environmental, climate, and also gives, suppose somebody, doesn't take food, going for fasting 7 days, 10 days, and if they don't get food, so the body converts the fat into calories and gives energy to the body. So it's a storage, calorie. So it's essential. And also fat is also called essential fatty acid. Some acids, some fat cannot be synthesized, cannot be produced in the body. So we need to have some fatty food also. That is very important, number one. So the fat is not only for the essential fatty acid part, but most of the vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, they're all called fat soluble vitamins, and we need fat for their absorption in the body. And with no fat, these vitamins cannot be absorbed in the body. So another reason why we need fat is it's a part of our body. If you take a body weight, certain percentage is from the fat, and each fat, 1 gram of fat gives 9 calories, and carbohydrate and protein, they give only 4 calories. But this, though it cannot give instant energy, but if somebody goes for long periods of fasting or no food, starving, this can give you some energy. So fat in the food, we can divide into three categories. The bad category is called saturated fat and trans fat. These two are bad fat category. So to understand very simply, the saturated fat is essentially mostly from the animal source, except fish. Any animal like red meat, pork, cheese, mayonnaise, butter, ghee, all these is from saturated fat, from the animal part. And the trans fat also mostly from the animal source. And the bad fat or the saturated fat, in a day we cannot exceed more than, any adult cannot exceed more than 20 grams, and trans 5 grams. And then comes the good fat or the uh, uh, unsaturated fat. The unsaturated fat is called good fat, we can call that, and up to 30 grams per day you can take it. And mostly we all know the monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat. These are the two categories of the good or the unsaturated fat category. So omega 3 and omega 6 fatty acids, they are all polyunsaturated, and we are all know they are good for the heart and cardiovascular system part. It's a good one. And these, usually the unsaturated fat, they're all from the seeds and fish gives the polyunsaturated omega 3 omega fatty 3 acids. And any oil taken from the seeds, they're all usually unsaturated, and relatively they are good. So in a day, up to 30 grams of unsaturated fat can be taken. So fat, though maybe it's bad, it all depends upon your age, your disease, and your weight, as well as your lifestyle. If you have a sedentary lifestyle, definitely body the fat is really bad. And if you have a fatty liver, if you have a high cholesterol, and you're above 40 years, smokers, strong families of cardiovascular disease, the fat becomes bad. But though it's bad, it's a part of our life. Thank you.